Okay, here we go. Is everything set up correctly? Let me check here on my monitor. But YouTube seems to be working. Let me see if I can hear myself. Okay, it seems to be alright. Hello everybody, how are you doing? I hope you are all okay, happy, having a wonderful morning or afternoon or night. I don't know where you are from specifically. I'm in South America, so for me it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, let me know if you can hear me properly, if the sound is coming through alright, if the video is okay for you as well. Right now you can only see myself and a backdrop here, but we'll soon get into the game and play together. We'll be on creators.tf today, on probably a US server. Okay, so I can see people are watching, that's right, Mystic Man, Análise, LFD Games, Hovi and Sniper is there as well, Puppet da Zoeira, Anthony, Lord, Bandicoot Gaming, hello Pedroca, how are you doing? So let's see where we'll play together today, and I'll probably be playing Medic or Heavy, because I'll be on a US server, I imagine. On creators.tf, again, that's where we're going. Let me check their server list and tell you where I have connected. I think I'll join an empty server, so we can all hop in there together. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me see here. This one, creators.tf East US 204. That's the one we're going. 204. Let me grab the IP and put it on screen for you and on chat as well. Just a sec. Here. Yeah, that's it. It should be on screen right now. That's where we're going. And when I get into the game, it will be right up there, so you can connect as well. Okay. Now let me put this on chat so you can copy and paste. Just like that. There it is. I'll leave it fixed, so anyone joining later can also find the IP pinned. And that's it, let's go. I'll hop in game now. And is my screen open? No, it isn't. Let me open it for you so you can see what I'm doing. And I think I'll play Medic. So let's see who hops in here with us. It will be nice to have more people joining. And my ping here is a bit high because, again, I'm in Brazil. I'm not in the US. So let's see if you guys can follow. Again, it's creators.tf 204. That's the number of the server we are in. Nice, Luis is there. Teriyaki Ninja. Hello, Teriyaki Ninja. Good afternoon. I hope you are all doing fine. And I'll give it some time to see if you guys can connect, because if you can't, I'll probably go to another server. There's no point in me staying here in this server without anyone to play. But I'll give you guys some time so you can connect. Hello, Rato Gamer, how are you? I hope everything's fine with you. And for those of you arriving just now, I'm waiting to see if people can connect to this server. We are on creators.tf 204, US East server. We have one, index bug is connected. And I think I'll go scout for a while, just so we can PvP a little. Because I won't be able to play 1v1 as Medic. I think scout is probably the best class for this sort of scenario, in which you are playing against a single person. I don't know, I always hear professional players, competitive players saying Scout is the strongest class in the game. Oh, here he is. And I agree. Oh no, okay, so he's not joking. Let's try to survive here, and I'm dead. He has a bit of an advantage because he's on the US. You can see his ping is very low. But let's see what we can do about that. Bernardo Drenner, hello Bernard. Alex, how are you doing? Hello. Teriyaki Ninja, it's 10 p.m. where you live? Oh god, where are you, Teriyaki Ninja? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. LFD Games asking if the map is Kalinka. Yes, it is. A great map. Great 5CP map. I really like it. Alex asking if we can trade. I can post my trade link below later if you really want. But right now I just want to play a bit of TF2. It will be nice. Hey Jillian, how are you, Jillian? I'm glad to see you here as well. Always nice to see you coming by to check out my work. Huge hug for you, Jillian. Tido Vander Den Boomen, hello! And this guy is not sure if he should be fighting me or not. I enjoy his loadout quite a bit. Looks cool. I also have a nice taunt. Yeah! Migatuga, we're on creators.tf. IP is on screen and pinned on the chat section of the live. Yeah, but let's play, Index Bug. Let's play. Enough joking around.
Let's go.
Oh no, Alex, I don't have an Uber Salt to trade. At least not right now. By the way, if you want some tips about getting weapons, if you want any specific weapon and for some reason you can't trade it right now, you can always pick it up as a free sample on the main store, on the in-game store. As soon as I die here, I'll show you guys what I mean. Let me see if I can progress here. Okay. I don't think I should be chasing him like this. Okay, it's alright. You see, Scout has a huge advantage against other classes when you are playing 1v1 because he's more mobile, so it is easier for me to dodge bullets and rocket splash and direct projectiles for that matter as well. I won't cap last because I don't want this game to end like this. I just want to PvP a bit. He has the high ground. That's bad for me. Let me try to regroup somewhere else. But again, if you fellas can't connect here, I'll probably switch servers to one that's more populated. Let me see what you're saying. Teriyaki Ninja is in Istanbul. Oh, that's nice. Must be an interesting city to live. Very nice. Knuckles is asking if he can join the server. You can. The IP is pinned in the chat. Just copy and paste it. You can type in on your console, connect, and then paste the IP and press enter. You'll be right here in the server with us. So please do that because I'm just playing with Index Bug here. There's more people joining. Nice. Okay. LFD managed to join. That's good. Let me try to stay close to him. Oh no, I'm dead here. That's okay. There was no way I was gonna escape that. Let me show you guys what I meant about the free items you can get. If you come here in shop and you search for the weapon you want, for example the Uber Saw, here, you can press this button here, try it out, and that will give you a free sample of the weapon that you can use for 7 days, for a whole week. The only caveat to this is that you can only get one free sample per week. But if there is one weapon that you really want and you can't trade it for it right now, that's something you can do. And I guess I'll join the other team just to give Index Bug a chance, because LFD Games is playing heavy and I imagine Index Bug won't be able to fight this heavy alone. So let's see if we can do this. Luis, it's over, prof. I have the high ground. For soldier, it is very important to keep the high ground. Because if you think about it, aiming at a surface is way easier than aiming directly at a single player. And for soldier, you can use the floor to increase your chances of dealing splash damage to the enemy. That's why being higher is beneficial to soldiers. Here we have that heavy. Okay. Now things are starting to get more interesting. And creators.tf servers are really good if you are struggling playing on casual matchmaking. You can always come to their servers because they are well moderated and they have good performance. Trolleyfish is saying that for him Sniper is the strongest and no other class can really counter him at range. But Scout is also powerful. I agree that Sniper is really hard to counter if there is a competent Sniper on the match. But I also think that casual play is often more... Oh, there he is, LFD Games has the upper hand. But I also think that casual gameplay, casual matches are so chaotic that there's ways to counter a Sniper. Even if you just go Scout and make him focus you, that's something I often don't see people doing on casual matchmaking. That is, force the Sniper to aim at you by just running at him like a Scout, you know. Because while he's busy trying to hit you, he won't be able to aim properly on your other teams, on your other teammates. For example, you probably have a better chance of protecting your medics, your heavies, soldier and demo main. That's also a problem when they get sniped frequently. And when a Scout dies, that's a problem. You don't want to die in TF2, but that's not that big of an issue because you're a Scout, you're fast, you can respawn quickly, and usually you have less value as a single player than, for example, a medic. So when you have a problematic Sniper in your team, you can always just run at him with bonk if you prefer, and that will kinda distract him and give your other teammates a chance of surviving and a chance of tackling this Sniper. So that's something I usually do, and I think it helps. Scout, on the other hand, I think is a bit harder to fight against, especially if he has pretty good aim, you know. Because the Sniper, okay, he can kill you with one shot, but if you get close enough, it becomes harder for him to do that. On Scout, however, if you get close to a Scout, it becomes easier for him to kill you, so that's why I think it is the most powerful class in the game, especially in this sort of scenario, in which we have 1 versus 1, that sort of stuff. Yeah, let's finish this so we can start a new match. And I'm still waiting for you to connect, so please try to connect if you can. It will be nice to have more people playing here with us. Luis saying it takes a lot of time to load. That's because on creators.tf they have custom assets and you have to download them when you join. You can always download the pack beforehand. That's what I did. I downloaded their custom asset pack before, installed it, following their website's instructions, and then you can connect freely. You don't have to wait for anything to download on your game. But if you guys are waiting to download on the loading page, don't worry, I'll stick around, I'll stay here, so you can join. No problem. That's good to know you are here waiting to connect. Let me see what else you are saying. Salgado asking if it will be an English-only live, and that's it. This channel is for international audiences, so today I'll only be speaking English here. If you want Portuguese live streams, you should go to my other channel. That's where I'll speak in Portuguese. What else? Hovin Sniper saying there are bots now that use YouTubers' names. That's true. And that's actually a pretty old tactic. I'm playing since 2013, and especially after Meteor Match, these bots started. Am I going to the wrong side? I don't know if I'm going to the wrong side. I think I'll go straight ahead here and check it out. Ah, Trolleyfish managed to connect. Nice. Okay. But these bots became a lot more common after Meteor Match in 2016, and they seem very since. Oh, here's the heavy. From the very beginning of these bots, they always switched names, used other people's names, tried to impersonate YouTubers. Those are old tactics, to be honest. It's just that nowadays there are so many of them on casual matchmaking that it is hard not to notice something like that. Ah, he got me, okay. Nice, now I have 2 versus 2. I think I'll switch classes now. I'll try Soldier. Even with the high ping, I think I can play Soldier, especially if I use a shotgun. Let me see. Let's use the standard shotgun. Okay. What else are you saying? Hovi is asking if he can join. Yes, you can, Hovi. The IP is pinned on the chat box. You can just copy and paste the IP and you'll be on the same server. Lobão is saying he wants to play on the server, but he's doing some infernal contracts that he bought. I remember when... now we have 3 versus 2, okay. Let me switch to Demo Man. It's a projectile-only class, but considering they have 2 heavies, I think I can do more damage if I go Demo Man. Especially using the sticky bomb launcher. Let me see. Let me get ready for their push. Stacking heavy is kinda OP, Trolleyfish is saying on the chat. It's true. And my budgie is becoming insane. He hears me talking, and I imagine he wants to chat as well. So he starts... I don't know if you can hear that in the background. Nice, we have a spy now. Okay. Thank you, Index Bug. Thank you so much. Oh, Salgado, you're Vandilso. Nice to know. Nice to know you're here. Alex asking, old school, any tips for a new player, but with some decent items? You mean gameplay tips, Alex, or trading tips? Clarify that for me, please. Because if it is gameplay tips, I tell you to play with stock loadouts. They're usually the best for most situations. And most other items are... Oh, I managed to kill someone. Are not that good if you're still learning the game. It is better for you to first learn to use the stock weapons. And after you feel a bit more comfortable with them, you start to switch up with some different loadouts. It's kinda hard to aim with high ping, but I think I'm doing alright considering I have 149 ping here. What else are you saying? Alex is saying there's a lot of stream lag. Let me see if my stream is lagging. My webcam is kinda weird because I'm using a cell phone as a webcam. But let me check on YouTube. No, YouTube says this stream is okay, there's no dropped frames, everything is running fine here on my end. Maybe your internet is failing a bit, I don't know. But here on my end it seems to be okay. Let me see if I open this. Yes, I opened this screen here. And Hovi saying streaming on YouTube seems fun. It is, Hovi. I don't know exactly why so many people go to Twitch. I imagine if you don't have a YouTube channel and you're looking for another platform to post content on, then yes, Twitch is okay. But if you already have a following on YouTube, I don't see much point on streaming only on Twitch. I think it is better to stick to one platform, at least until you have quite a decent following. Then it makes more sense to go somewhere else and try to gather new viewers that way. Oh no, I'm in for a bad time here, let me retreat. Another important tip, people are asking gameplay tips. Knowing when to retreat is very important. So don't be afraid to fall back if you notice the whole team is running up on you. Hey Wemo, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. I'm suffering a bit. As you can see, now we have an engineer coming here with us. But we are on creators.tf, Wemo, if you want to join. I don't know how connection will be for you because you're in Australia, right? But we are on creators.tf US East. This medic is audacious, he's brave, and got me. That was some high-level play. But glad to have you here, Wemo. Thanks for passing by. I'm very glad. Luis asking what's the best offensive weapon in the whole game. I imagine, Luis, it is the scattergun. But I also really like the default rocket launcher. I think it is an excellent weapon. Also, I'm programming a game right now, and I'm working on it to see if I can program rocket jumping in it. That's why that shows how much I like the default rocket launcher. I think it's one of the best weapons in all of gaming. The TF2 rocket launcher. Okay, they're here. Let me span a bit, and I want to see if I can trap that medic. No, I could not. I'm gonna die. It's okay, no problem. What else are you saying? Anthony is saying, I like how many people in here are Brazilian, but I speak in English too. Yeah, the idea of this channel is to be a channel for English-speaking audiences, for international audience. So that's why. Glad to know you're great, Wemo. I'm fine. Thank you. Everything is okay. A bit hot here in Brazil, but other than that, it's okay. I'm fine as well. Guanishin asking if I'm happy with this channel. I'm very happy, Guanishin. I think it's coming along pretty well, considering I've started posting with more regularity. I started posting videos more frequently on December last year. So considering that, I think it's going pretty well. And no, I couldn't stick jump here. Let me go away from that crazy heavy and the scout. You see how easy it is for a scout to get you. Let me switch classes again. I think I'll go scout again. I think now that we have a more diverse team, that will be better. But it's going pretty well, this channel here. I'm enjoying my time here. And I think it has a lot of potential, you know. I already have... Oh, Jillian's here! Nice to see Jillian here. He managed to connect, okay. Pretty good. But I also have another channel for Portuguese-speaking audiences. And I think this one has much more promise, you know, is more promising in terms of long-term growth. Because it caters to all the international audiences. So we'll see where we can get from here. Hello Pimar, I'm fine, glad to have you here. Nice. JKL Pipe asking if I have community servers running outside of Brazil. I have a lot of Brazilian servers and one community server on Western Europe. It is hosted on London for my European players to play. But I'm looking into opening a community server on Miami as well. To have something for US audiences. Where are the health packs? I'm suffering. But I don't have US servers yet, but they are on my plan. Actually, my goal with this channel here is to be able to expand my community server network to other countries. So, if you wait for me to get this channel monetized and everything, I'll probably start opening servers in other locations, in Europe, in the United States, perhaps Australia as well, and Asia in general. I want to have really a global network of community servers. That's my goal. With both my channels. With my Portuguese-speaking channel, All Ya Games, I want to service the Brazilian community, but I don't want to be locked in a single region. But we should have a Miami server starting in the next few months. I'm still looking into it, on how the logistics of operating that would be exactly. But we should be opening a US server soon. You see how Scout's powerful? Okay, now we got around, nice. Okay, and we're starting to have a match here, that's good. I'm glad to know people managed to connect here. Nice. Yeah, Lord is explaining how to connect. The IP is pinned in the chat box and is displayed on screen. all you have to do is go to your console, type in connect and paste the IP. And then you press enter and you get in here. If you don't have the creators.cf custom assets, it will take a while for you to connect, but you'll be able to connect anyway after some time. And I've chosen a server that was empty when you started, exactly for this, for you fellas to be able to join. So that's it. Ah, nice to know you'll be looking forward to it, JKL. I imagine once we start supporting other regions, more people will gather around this channel as well. Because on my Brazilian channel, that's kinda what happened. The channel started really growing and gaining relevance when we started supporting more players by launching and maintaining more community servers. And considering the current state of casual matchmaking on TF2, I believe that community servers are really important. This game would not last as long as it has without community servers. I know I'm in a dangerous position here. Let's see who will get this hit first. He got it. Okay, Bunny Pegasus 14. Good for you. You are deserving. You got me. I was dumb, but I should have changed to my scattergun and finished him off in a distance. But that's okay. Spooky saying, Prof, English live. My English is not the best. I can speak fluently and understand fluently, but I have some problem choosing words and with pronunciation. You can see that my accent is not the best. But I'm trying and I think it's good enough. One of the reasons that encouraged me to let me run at that sniper. I was talking before how you can really distract snipers when you are scout by running into them. And I think I should demonstrate it here. And I'm dead. But as I was saying, one of the things that encouraged me to start an English channel, even with this sort of weird accent, with having a little of trouble and difficulty speaking English, was watching the Crazy Russian Hacker videos. Because he also has some problems speaking English, it's not his native language, sometimes he messes up pronunciation and his vocabulary isn't the best. But he's a very successful channel, he has an audience and people enjoy his content. Either way, so I thought if he can make it work by speaking his own version of English, his kinda Russian speaking in English, then I thought I could also make it work with my Brazilian accent. A lot of people here in Brazil are kinda ashamed of how they speak English. And I never quite understood that, because if we have someone, for example, from the US that comes to Brazil and knows Portuguese, speaks Portuguese, and everyone understands it, no one is going to worry that his pronunciation isn't perfect. You know, people understand him just as well, and people can talk to him just as well, and that's okay. But for some reason, probably because we are a third world country, a country in the developing world, Brazilians are a bit ashamed of how they speak English. And I think we shouldn't be, you know. If people understand what you're saying, then they understand what you're saying. That's good enough, I guess. So that's it. Thank you, Hovi and Sniper, saying that I speak English better than him. I don't know, I think I've watched some of your live streams and I think you have a bit more, how do I say that? You are a bit more fluent than me. You can see that I stutter a lot. And I don't see you doing that, so I think you speak better than I do. But that's it. Yun saying it's a cool gun, yeah it is. It was given to me by a subscriber, and I really enjoyed it. It has a Halloween spell, I think it is Voices from Below, or something like that, that makes the scout speak with a grave voice. like this, you know. I think it's the scattergun that has that spell. Let me check. Let me see. Yeah, no, this one has exorcism spell. I have another item that he gave me. It's a voodoo soul. Let me see. Here, this one has voices from below. It was gifted by the same subscriber. So yeah, I really enjoy it. Let me see what else you are talking about. Ah, thank you so much, Yun. I'm nothing really. I'm just a silly YouTuber. But thank you very much. Anthony is saying that choosing the right words to say is the hardest part in learning English. Yes, it is. Vocabulary is pretty hard. I think that grammar in English is quite easy actually, but vocabulary and pronunciation are a bit more difficult, I imagine. Salgado asking me what's my mousepad. It's a simple mousepad, Salgado, from HyperX. Just regular HyperX mousepad. I think that any mousepad that sticks well, that doesn't slide on your table, will work fine for you. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a mousepad. It is better to spend a lot of money on a good mouse. That will work well even if you don't have a mousepad, if your table is smooth enough. But mine is a HyperX mousepad. My mouse is a Logitech G Pro gaming mouse. I enjoy it quite a lot, I recommend. If you are looking for a mouse to buy, anyone from Logitech will be fine. They have an engineer now. Oh, and here there's a scout. Okay, let me escape. Because again, don't be afraid to retreat, but don't retreat into the enemy, like I did right now. Okay. Hey Luigivo, how are you? Nice to have you here. Alex asking, how do you go to console? By default, you press the key that's above your tab. I think it's the semicolon key, I imagine. But if you want to change it, you go here to Options, Keyboard, Advanced. You have to enable the developer console first. And then you can set the key here on your key bindings. It is the console key. And I got a charging targe. That's nice, that's okay. Charging targe is cool. Pimar saying, who doesn't like festive weapons? I enjoy them a lot. I have plenty of festive weapons. And festivized one. I think festive weapons are nicer because they are rarer. But I also like festivized weapons. They're great. And they go well with my Festive Fascinator. I don't know if you can see, but I like to use the Festive Fascinator. And I think that any festive weapon will play nice with it. It's a great cosmetic. Hobby disagrees, I'm a silly YouTuber. You are the best TF2 YouTuber I watched recently. This channel has a bright future and your content is very original. Oh, thank you very much, Hobby and Sniper. Thank you so much. I could say the same thing about your channel. You're doing a great work with your animations and your live streams. They're excellent. Thank you very much. But I'm silly. I guess I'm silly either way. And I don't worry about that. I think that being a bit silly and not taking yourself seriously is sort of a good thing, in a way. Let me see. Banana Bay. I want to play Banana Bay. Ah, vote failed. Okay. Okay, let's go to Data Bank, just because I've never played it. Let's see if it passes. What else are you saying? Knuckles asking, how does he get a festive weapon? Nowadays you have to buy one for another Knuckles. For another player. I don't think they drop anymore. What you can do if you want a festivized weapon is buy a festivizer and apply it to a weapon you own. But if you want a festive weapon, you will have to buy from another player. Yoon is asking if those items are free or if they cost real money. They cost real money, sadly. But in TF2 in general, if all you want is to play the game and play it well, you don't have to buy anything, really. Because the best weapons are the ones you have in the stock loadouts. So you don't really have to buy anything to be a good TF2 player. Thank you, Sub Cowboy. Thank you very much. What else are you talking about? Ah, Mystic Man, you are great as medic. Thank you so much. You helped a lot. If it weren't for you, I would have died a lot of times there. Cool loadout, Rayma. I enjoyed it. Pretty cool. I robbed the medic. I robbed Mystics of his high five. That's okay. I'm sorry, Mystic. But you helped a lot. Thank you very much. A Magic Analisador also has a pretty cool loadout. That's nice to look at. Everwolf doesn't like festives. I understand that, Everwolf. I think they are cool because they are flashy, and I like flashy things. But indeed, if you prefer a less flashy loadout, I think that festives aren't really good for you. Unusuals are the same thing, you know. I think that sometimes unusual effects kinda hinder your gameplay because people can see you from afar when you have an unusual effect. Sometimes they can see you behind cover. The snipers do that a lot. When I stay behind the crate, crouched, they can see my unusual effect floating above the crate. And sometimes they just wait for me to pop up and hit me. So it can be a handicap, having an unusual effect. But I still like them, because I like to be a show-off, really. I enjoy when people can see me coming from afar. Oh, that's Benjamin. I can see he coming, that's the professor. I'm glad we have these medics here. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, let's try to push this choke here. That heavy is gone. Creators.tf has some nice looking maps, eh? And in Portuguese is like saying, isn't that true? Em. That's what we say here in Brazil. Let's try to cap this point. Ah, this is King of the Hill. I didn't know this. It was KOF. I thought it was CP. King of the Hill is one of my favorite game modes. I really enjoy it. There's a teleporter, not anymore. We're on a good life here. Let's see if we can keep it up and increase our kill streak. That scout will come from up there, I imagine. Yeah, I'm sorry, medic, for wasting your Uber. Let me see if I can retreat to recover my ammunition, because I'm running low on ammunition. Here, some metal will help. I'll check chat just in a minute, fellas, because I don't wanna die and I'm dead. Okay, no problem. No problem. Let me see what else you are speaking. Hov is gonna join, nice. Trolleyfish. New game, I hope you win, Trolleyfish. You deserve it. You're nice. Hobofake saying, asking if it is difficult to do a live in English only. It is a bit difficult, Hobofake. As you can see, I can manage, but as we were talking earlier, I'm stuttering a lot. But I imagine I'll get better with time. When I started doing videos in English here on this channel, I also had a bit of trouble speaking for the videos. I don't want Jillian to be able to air blast my rockets. Okay. Nice, that's okay. At least I got some people, and at least I didn't allow Jillian to air blast my rockets. That's the thing when playing soldier against pyro. You have to keep in mind that you don't want to feed rockets to the pyro. You have to be careful. The fry pan man asking if I think Demopan is the superior subclass. Not only the superior subclass, Demopan is the best gameplay style in TF2. Hands off. I think it only loses to Righteous Bison Soldier. Righteous Bison Soldier is borderline overpowered. Borderline overpowered. Maybe Demonite is better because it isn't overpowered. I just love the Righteous Bison, and I'm joking, by the way, but I actually enjoy both the Righteous Bison and the Demopan Demonite. It is a fun playstyle. Okay, let me be careful with Jillian. He's just waiting to air blast my rockets. Again, I don't want to feed him rockets. Pimar saying that I'm not stuttering that much as I say, but that's good to know. Perhaps my perception of how I'm speaking is different of how I'm really speaking English. Thanks for letting me know, I'm glad for that. Okay, let's see if we can retake this point. I want to take off that mini sentry. Okay, it is destroyed now. Ah, and I'm dead by the scout. I've been killed by the scout. And the server is full. That's great news. That's good to know. Nice. Everwolf saying Demo Pan isn't a subclass. He's an entire class. I agree with that. I think it's great. Alex X asking if I can do a Steam gift card giveaway. Probably not today, Alex. I want to do giveaways in the future, but I'll probably stick to TF2 items giveaways in the future. But not today. I don't have anything to give away on this channel today, sadly. Maybe in the future. Rosine asking how to join, that says that the IP bad server in the console. That's weird because server is okay, it's running. You can go, Rosine, to creators.tf website and join through there if you prefer. We're playing on East US Quick Play 204. That's the server we are in. US East 204. You can connect for there if you can't connect through IP for some reason. So that's it. But Demon Man is great. Demon Man is great because he has many playstyles. And I wish every class in the game was like this, you know. I think that in terms of diverse gameplay styles, probably Soldier, Demon Man and Heavy are pretty much equal in that regard. But I wish the same thing could be said about Heavy, for example. I think get the Medkit here. I think that's why people want so much a Heavy update, because Heavy is in dire need of more gameplay options, you know. You can only play Heavy in a standard way. It's kinda hard to play Heavy with some diversity nowadays. I myself only use the stock minigun or Tomislav, maybe sometimes the Brass Beast, paired with a Lunchable, a Sandwich, or the Banana, or the Dalocus Bar. Heavy really needs more options in terms of gameplay and weapons. So that's it. What else are you saying? Everwolf saying, I think the reason people don't use the Beggar's Bazooka, Bison and Equalizer all that much is because they don't want to instantly win the game. I agree, Everwolf, you are correct in that. Hovi saying he remembers when I had 600 subs and I first talked to him in the Woodsville in a Nutshell video. Yeah, the channel grew up very fast, Hovi. I was surprised by it. I had a lot of help as well. This channel here got shouted out by Siriamon. I'm very thankful for him for that, for shouting out my channel to people. And Wemo also helped me a lot. I remember when there was that TF2 in Linux controversy, some people were saying that Valve should remove the Linux port from TF2. And by the way, I play on Linux, I'm playing in live streaming from a Linux operating system. And it was a couple months ago, I made a video about it, saying that that was a bad idea, removing Linux support. That Linux support is an important thing to have in the game. And Wemo helped me promote that video. And through that I got a lot of subscribers as well. Siriamon helped me promote the Woodsville video I did. And it was on the channel, I think, had only 10 subscribers or something back then. And it really helped kickstart my growth here. So I'm very thankful for that. And the best thing about it, I think, is that I didn't ask for help, you know, they just watched my content and enjoyed it enough to shout me out. It was really wholesome, you know. I didn't want Jillian to air blast. Jillian is that pyro there with the clown face and the Naruto hair or something. And he's just waiting to air blast rockets in my face, and I don't want to give that satisfaction to him. So that's it. And we lost, but it's okay. It was good anyway. I'm top scoring here, even with 152 ping, so that's fine. We're doing well. What else are you saying? Bernard saying, you just jumped straight into my rocket. Your rocket had a magnet in it. That's why when I jumped, I was attracted by it. So that's why I got hit there. Hovin Sniper saying he mains heavy. Because it's his name. I imagine you main heavy and probably Sniper is your alt class, I imagine. I like heavy a lot. When I started playing, all I would play was heavy. I played a bit of soldier, a bit of pyro, but heavy for some reason clicked with me when I was just a newbie. I don't know, I think it's easy to understand, at least in a basic level, what heavy has to do in a match. It is hard to be a great heavy, but it's relatively easy to be a competent, a good enough heavy, you know what I mean? But after some time I got bored of it and started playing more soldier, demo man, scout. I think soldier especially has a lot of depth. You can get really good at rocket jumping if you practice. And I think it's... oh no, crit squid. I think it's fun to rocket jump. Ah, hello Lugi, glad to see you're here. Anthony saying my hair looks dark blue on the live stream. It's because to make my green screen work, I don't have the best camera or the best lighting settings here in my room, in my streaming setup. So to make my green screen work, I have to sort of mess with contrast, brightness, and the saturation values of my webcam. And that's why the color is a bit off. But my hair is kinda dark brown, it's not dark blue. I don't know, I guess we'll have to play with those settings some more to get it a bit more consistent. But it's good enough if you ask me. Hey Marcio, nice to see you here as well. Thank you for coming by. Thank you very much, Marcio. You're great. Thank you so much. Atum asking me if I think that Spy is the weakest class. I think so. Spy is great and very fun to play. I enjoyed quite a lot as well, but it's very circumstantial. I don't think it is a good idea to play Spy regardless of the situation. Because of that, you know, it's relatively easy to counter Spy if you are paying attention to what's going on. So I think it is the weakest class. It has potential to do a lot of harm to the enemy team, but in its own regard, it's weak, no doubt about it. That's why people are so impressed by good Spy mains, because it isn't easy to play well as Spy consistently. It's more like it depends on what the other team is doing. And I imagine the better you are at Spy, the harder it becomes to play it, because the other team starts to get paranoid and to really hunt you down on maps. Let's try to cap this, so that we at least have a chance at winning. Okay, the heavy there is dead. Heavy is dead! Gmod animation and Source Filmmaker animation is an art. It truly is an art form. I'll check the chat in just a sec, guys. Bear with me for a while because I don't want to die here. Let me see. We just picked the point and I believe, and I'm dead. I was going to say, I believe if we can keep the pressure up, we might win this match. But I don't know, I think they're in a better position to win. Ah, but now Farstack, Jillian is on our team, that's good, nice. That's better. Superman asked me what TF2 channels I recommend. I think there are a lot of good starting channels right now. I won't be able to say by name all of them, but if you want channel recommendations, I think you should follow me on Twitter. Because often when I like a video from a small channel like me, I tend to share it on Twitter for other people to watch it as well. Once I get the community tab here on YouTube, I imagine I'll only be able to use it after my channel is monetized. I don't know exactly. Ah, Evs got me there. I don't know exactly what are the restrictions to get the community tab on YouTube, but once I get it, I'll start sharing small creators' videos here as well. But you saw Whammo here. Whammo, I think, has a good TF2 channel. Hovian Sniper is here as well. He also produces good content. And I can say about those that everyone knows. Tufty, Pyro Joe, Spike Mikey, those sorts of well-established channels are pretty good as well. I really enjoy their videos. Especially Tufty. He doesn't post that often, but every time he posts, I think it is a great video. I was kinda sad when he announced he wouldn't be able to turn his YouTube channel into a full-time job, because I was really looking forward, and I'm dead. I was really looking forward to watching more content from him, more often, you know. He is pretty talented and skilled in what he does. Hello Madruga, how are you? Talktail asking if the community tab is restricted. It is. Not every channel on YouTube has access to the community tab. I think to have access to it, you have to have a monetized channel, and mine isn't yet. It isn't a YouTube partner channel yet. What are you doing here, engineer? No, engineer. Don't build there, engineer. My other channel, Oh Yeah Games, is monetized and has a community tab, but I'm still working on this one to be able to get one. XX asking what is my hot dog recipe. My favorite hot dog. Salve! Greetings to you, XX. I like basic hot dogs. Probably those of you from the US won't think that my hot dog is that basic, because if I'm not mistaken, hot dogs in the United States are just like bread, the sausage, and mustard, I think, or ketchup and mustard. I imagine it varies depending on your location in the US, but most of the time when I see hot dogs from the US, that's what I see: bread, sausage, and mustard. Only that. I like my hot dogs with, I don't know how it's called in English. In Portuguese it's called batata palha. It's a type of potato chip that's very thin. Imagine you got a, oh no, there's a same. A regular potato chip and crumbled it in very small pieces. That's like what we have here in Brazil, that's batata palha. And I like that in my hot dog, and I also like tomato sauce. Like in those you put in pasta, you know, with some bacon, finely chopped bacon. That's great to have on a hot dog. Here in Brazil there are people who put a lot of wacky stuff in their hot dogs, like mashed potatoes in the hot dog and stuff like that. I'm not, and I'm back on my spawn. I'm not really a fan of that, but I don't think that just bread and sausage and mustard is a good hot dog, at least. And I'm back in my spawn again. What am I doing? I think it's because when I get out of this teleporter, it's aimed that way, and that because of that I get stuck in a loop. But that's it. That's my hot dog recipe. red sausage, ketchup mustard, batata palha, that's like potato chips, crumbled, and tomato sauce with some bacon. And onions are good as well. I guess I like to put a lot of stuff on my hot dog. Never thought about it that way. What else are you saying? Trolleyfish saying I have to have 2,000 subs. And also 4,000 overall watch hours to start getting money from videos. Oh no, Trolleyfish, actually to ask to partner and earn money with videos, you need to have 1,000 subs. So in that regard, I'm already qualified in this channel. All I need now are the 4,000 public watch time hours. I'm not gonna take this teleporter anymore. I refuse. But it takes a while. It's not just reaching the public hours and subscriber count and automatically you are partnered. You have to ask, and it takes a while for them to check out your channel to see if you are kind of a safe creator, you know, you're not posting hideous stuff and bad stuff. And I think it is time to switch classes. I'll go Pyro now. Just let me change my loadout because I don't want to use the Phlogistonnator. Let me see, let's go with the Panic Attack. Where is my Panic Attack? Here. And 30 degrees, okay. It's nice. What else are you speaking there? Let me see. Everwolf saying when he first watched Whammo he disliked him, but he's made some very good videos and seems like a good guy. My experience with Whammo is pretty good. I enjoy the videos he makes, and to me at least he always been nice, so I have nothing bad to talk about him. And I think he's very promising, a very promising creator. I wish his channel grow to a more sizable subscriber count. Like, I hope he gets to 100,000 soon enough. It would be nice. What else? Vladimir asking what server we're in. The IP is pinned in the chat box, Vladimir. You can check it there. It is a creators.tf server. We are in US East 204. So if you prefer to connect through their site, you can use that. US East 204. But the IP is pinned on the chat. Ah, we have a spy here. And I'm almost dead. Let me see if I can protect this medic from the spy. Ah, he's here. Trying to do some sick trick stabs. I don't often fall for trick stabs. But you always have to be mindful about them. Ah, the medic wasn't connected anymore. Sad. Hey, Abhishek Patwal. I'm not sure if that's how I should pronounce your name, but that's how I read it. Patwal. Thank you for passing by. Sadly, it is my sleep time, but I watch when I can. Don't worry, Patwal, because the live stream will stay recorded and public on my channel, so you can watch it later if you can. But thank you for passing by. Doing these lives on another time, on another hour of the day is possible to me, but not very practical. Because then I would have to kind of do on a weird hour for me. I'm in Brazil, for those of you who don't know. And I ran a Google form about what time you would prefer to have me live stream, and most people seem to be from the US, so that's why I'm streaming at this time. But we can experiment with that in the future. I imagine it would be interesting to change a bit and do lives on different times of the day. I could do that, for sure. And I'm dead, okay. Everyone, I don't often fall for trick stabs. You did like 15 minutes ago, lol. But it's not often. I do fall for them, but it's not very often, I imagine. And now just because I said that, in a minute from now I'll die to a trick stab. It's always funny when I die to a trick stab. I feel kinda embarrassed, to be honest. Because, you know, it is hard to pull off trick stabs consistently. Yes, it is. But you can only pull them off when people aren't paying attention, you know? Ah. Okay, he thought I was going to another place. Oh no. Pop crits here, medic. Why? Why pop crits just on me? That's weird. What a nice hat this is, Bunny Pegasus. I enjoyed it. Pretty cool. Looks great. Looks nice. Index bug saying keyword often. Yes, that's the keyword exactly. Alex asking me to put the link to the game. I imagine you're asking the IP. It's pinned on the live stream chat. You can check it out. It's pinned on the chat on the top. Just copy and paste it and you're good to go. Trolleyfish saying he might as well start playing on my servers now. No random crits are awesome. I agree with that. I'm actually someone who enjoys random crits. I think they are funny whenever they happen. But I believe the game is better off without them. It is more balanced without random crits. But they are fun, for sure. And I'm dead, yeah. But at least I got to kill the soldier. This other engineer, the big shrimp, I think is what's carrying the other team, what's holding them together. You can see that I can't flank as well because of his sentry. And because he's making the team stay together. You know, it's always hard to fight a team that has a competent engineer. Always hard. Funny hat. But that's it. Lana saying that random crits take skill. I have a friend who back in the day, back into 2013, 2014, every time he got a random crit kill, he would type in chat, skill, just to annoy the person who got killed by it. But it's funny, I like random crits. But yeah, when I open the US server, when I finally do that, I'll make it without random crits as well. I try to keep my servers as vanilla as I can, as close to the base game as I can, but there are some modifications. For example, most of my servers don't have bullet spread, like competitive servers do. Competitive players don't like bullet spread, and my servers also don't have bullet spread. And random crits I'll make sure to disable as well on that server. So yeah, that's it. We're getting close to 1 hour of live stream, so I think I'm going to end it right here. I don't tend to make very long live streams. I think they're more interesting and more fun. Is that correct? More fun when they are short. So whenever I do a live stream, you can expect it to last about 1 hour, something like that. I think Sunday is a good day for me to make them. I imagine you all enjoyed. We have 33 people here. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much, fellas. Thank you very much for passing by and coming to watch. I didn't think we were going to have as many people here today. Thank you. I'm very glad. I'm very surprised. Thank you very much. So we should do another one of these on next Sunday, probably about the same time. So tune in, and if you couldn't watch for some reason or just arrived now, the live stream will stay public and recorded on my channel, so you can watch everything that happened there. I think I'll also do some clips from it, cut off some parts when I'm talking to you, answer some things, and upload them as individual videos. I think it would be interesting to do that as well. So before I go, let me see what you're talking there in chat. Alex asking if you can trade. I'll put my trade link there, Alex, in the chat. Let me just get it, just a sec. I don't guarantee you I'll accept your trade, because if it's not interesting to me, I won't accept, okay? But you can send me a trade offer if you want. Where is my trade link? Here it is. I'll paste it on chat for you right now. there. So you can send me a trade there if you want. But I don't guarantee I'll accept it, okay? I hope that that's clear. What else? Análise enjoyed the live, thank you very much. Robin Sniper também. Também means as well in Portuguese. Também, as well. Thank you very much as well, Robin Sniper. Trolleyfish, Yagami, Ana Gabriele, Márcio, Mystic Man. It was fun playing with you, Mystic. Thank you for the heals. Thank you very much. And I hope you all have an amazing day, afternoon, or night. We'll see each other again on Sunday. And keep an eye tuned here on the channel because I should do at least one video upload this week. So try not to miss it. But thank you for passing by, everyone. It was great fun. And I hope to see you next Sunday. Bye bye and talk to you soon.